Okay, you made it to episode 2. Alright, so it's gonna pick up a little bit, we're gonna talk about my first time, getting stoned. Let's see if I can explain this in a good way. So, basically her name's Jazmyn, and she's Hawaiian, and so this is a good story already. So like I like talking to people online first because I'm socially awkward in a way, and so online you could kind of see how someone is without all that extra stuff. And so I started talking to her. This app called Meet Me is where we started talking, and so on the app, there's a lot of like guys that are just trying to, basically fuck boys. There's a lot of those, but I try to come off as nicer, and that's not the only thing I'm after, stuff like that. And so I started talking to her, and she started talking to me. Everything was all good. I was just nice to her. I never came on too strong or anything like that. And I mean, to be honest, we never even dated. It's just like you find a certain friend, a friend with benefits. But I mean, so basically when we first started talking, it was nothing like that. We're just getting to know each other and all this and that. And obviously the conversation takes a turn. After a month, I say, of us talking, took a turn. Oh dang, so I've never tried anything. Oh, you've never tried anything. She's a virgin as well. Oh, from what I know, but I believe her. I take her word on it. And so out of curiosity, we kind of agreed to do things to see how it is. And so so I remember this was my hype day, man. I was hyping myself up too much. I prepared this very detailed and everything. I'm like, okay, so my parents fall asleep around 11 o'clock. I'm gonna take a shower and everything at 8. Shave, deodorant all over, get that fragrances. I took my nap at 8. I woke up at midnight. And so we had a baby gate at the time, and so I had to time it so that the AC went on. As soon as the AC went on and it had that extra background noise, I jumped over the baby gate and skipped down the stairs. And I had my bike already lined onto the side of the house. At this time I was 16 years old. So I snuck out the back, and then I rode on my bike, and I was just like, oh my gosh, what the fuck am I doing? I rode my bike probably 5 miles, 5 to 10 miles, I don't know, but it was a long ride. It was an easy hour and a half ride, in the middle of the night. 16-year-old me, damn. The whole time I was playing Mr. Brightside by the Killers. I don't know, that was just my motivation. I'm not gonna sing this song. Everybody knows the song, but yeah. So I was just writing it the whole time. I was texting her. I was like, "Don't fall asleep. I'm almost there. Please don't waste my time." 2015, I believe. And so she texted me, and then I finally got there, and I'm like, okay, cool, it's going down. And so I texted her. I'm like, hey, I'm here, and she's like, oh no, my mom's still awake. And I was like, ah, shit, I'm already down here. And so my plan was just to wait it out. This needs to happen. I'm already here. A waste of a trip and it not happening, that would be something else. And so she was like, okay, give me 10 minutes. I'm gonna try to go out, blah blah blah. Her mom was in the living room. So 10 minutes go by, and I'm like, okay, go for it. The worst is we're gonna get caught, whatever. I'm 16, ain't nothing gonna happen like that. And so she comes out. I jump the wall. 6'2" at the time. I'm still tall. And she's like, oh my gosh, you're so tall. I'm like, what do you expect? I'm black. I'm 6'2". That was a fun conversation, and I mean, I'm not gonna get into the details of what happened, but I mean, let's just say I got some outside, and it was in a boat parked in the backyard, and that was a good time. And I mean, It was pretty chill afterwards. We were just like kind of like laying down, looking at the stars and stuff like that, talking. It was hella chill. But the thing is like we're just friends. We never dated or did anything like that. And I mean, the bike ride back home was, oh my gosh. Let's just say sneaking out is, you, you need to plan it out and you need to like prepare for the worst, man. But it was worth it. It was worth it. Yeah, that's that story. Since I'm already on the story, I'll just tell you what like the aftermath and whatever. So what ended up happening is like we we stopped talking. Reason is like because that's all we did, you know. Like well, like we did a few more times, but we never like dated or wanted to take that step. And so what ended up happening, I started or around the time that I started talking to a new girl, she tells me that, hey, like I was shook when she told me that. She was like, hey, I have a really hot friend and she's down to try a threesome. And at the time I'm like, a threesome? Oh my gosh. Okay, to this day I've never had a threesome, but just the fact that like it was about to happen, you know, I was shook it, you know, like I don't even know what to say. And so like yeah, I was down, but then I ended up getting into a relationship and that fucked up that chance. But yeah, this is the story on that, you know. Um, Stay tuned for the next, you know, story thing. Yeah. Okay, deuces.